All right. Well, welcome to TiffTalks. I am super excited to be here with Summer. Summer and I met, oh my gosh, like 12 years ago. So I have many lives. I have many lives, more lives than most people. I met her in jewelry. We met in the bling world.
That's correct.
I came back from California and I was like, okay, universe, I need a job. And so I'm just going to go do whatever. And I had never worked in jewelry before. And I got into jewelry and I met amazing people. I've actually made like quite a few friends through working in jewelry. It's kind of funny, and just stayed in touch. And I'm just the person, like, once you meet me, you can't get rid of me. I don't think she tried though. You wouldn't try to get rid of me, would you?
No, never. Not at all.
She's just so sweet. And I just thought she was like the most amazing person. And I just wanted to stay friends. And thanks to social media, we could. And then I found out that she was a makeup artist. And I'm pretty sure I was going to have you do my makeup back in 2015 for a photo shoot, one of my first photo shoots that I did, because I was going through something where I felt like I needed to just celebrate being me and being 33 or 34 at the time.
Mm-hmm.
And that was the first time I had ever considered hiring a makeup artist. But you were really only doing weddings for so long. So are you still mostly just doing weddings for makeup?
I'll do makeup for anything now.
Mhm.
It just really depends on my schedule and
Mhm.
availability. But
It's because you're so good.
no, thank you.
She's so good.
Thank
like
you.
literally so good. She is quite the reputation in the Cincinnati area. I
Thank
mean,
you,
you
dear.
are, well, I mean, look at her. She's like so engaging and so like genuine. Genuine people and good people, I think, do really, really well in business. So I met her through jewelry, but I knew she was doing that. And then did you always do the facials, like even back then, or were you doing mostly just makeup back in 2013?
I did facials also, but I wasn't independently working for myself.
Okay.
So I was working for different doctors' offices in Cincinnati doing medical aesthetics.
Oh, that's right.
Yes.
Gosh, I completely forgot about that.
Yeah, and then I'm almost 6 years being completely independent, working for myself, doing skin and makeup. But I've done makeup for 27 years. Yeah,
Does that
long
blow your
time.
mind?
Yeah, a little bit, yeah. Long time.
You're like, how's that even possible? I'm only 29 years old.
And I still like it.
And you
Yeah,
still like
I
it.
still like it.
Well, I
Yeah.
love watching the new trends that you show to us on social media, but we'll talk about that later. So I remember, just thinking, oh my gosh, this is amazing. She does makeup. She's so beautiful. Just
Thank
totally
you.
enamored with you. And then, yeah, I totally forgot that you were doing like the medical. So what did you think about all the procedures that you were doing when you were working more in the medical, like esthetician world, when you were not employed by yourself?
Well, I'm basically doing the same thing.
Yeah.
But I just learned a lot about different plastics with surgery, and I learned more of the medical side of different things like with healing your skin
Yeah.
and how to protect your skin, and just learning more from like a doctor's perspective.
Yeah.
But I'm still doing medical aesthetics just on my own now, which is
Yeah.
really cool.
So tell me about that. What does that mean? Like healing yourself and your skin and
Well, for one, let me say I use Korean skincare.
okay, I'm super excited about this because
Yes.
I got sucked into some Korean skincare line, but I'd rather get it from you. So keep
Okay.
telling me more.
Korean skincare during COVID, when I was closed for 8 weeks, I had a lot of time to research. I wanted to find something that wasn't really populated in the city.
Mhm.
So I dug in and found a K beauty line.
Mm.
And it's phenomenal. It heals your skin from within.
Mm.
And it's just very healing. It's very nourishing. They use ingredients that hydrate your skin and just make your skin pretty much overall glow and
Yeah.
look really good. One of their main terms is glass skin,
Mm.
which is interesting.
That is interesting.
And I try to get my brides to get their skin done prior to their wedding event, so I don't have to use as much makeup on their skin.
I
If you
love that
prep, yeah,
actually.
so it's pretty cool.
So, what do most of them do it when they see the results?
I get, yeah, like I have a bride for tomorrow, and
Yeah.
she came in yesterday for a facial because it's always good to prep your skin prior to any event, just so your makeup goes on smoother.
Mm.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna have to figure that out. So I will actually say the one Korean skincare line that I tried more recently because I got sucked in through Instagram,
Mm-hmm.
and everybody was like, "Oh, blah blah." It is actually very hydrating. I
Very
would agree
hydrating.
with you on that.
Yeah, it restores your skin barrier. That's one of their main focuses with K Beauty.
Well, I think like most of our skin is really dehydrated.
Mm-hmm.
I think people don't realize how dehydrated our skin is, because if you wear makeup, I feel like it does kind of just suck the moisture out. The environment, is hard on our skin.
Mm-hmm.
I am and have historically been the worst about like, I don't really wear a lot of makeup all the time. I have been wearing makeup more since I'm doing this because like I do not want to be on here without makeup. But I wish I would have taken care of my skin more when I was younger and didn't take advantage of genetics.
Well, it's never too late.
It's
I
not.
tell people all the time, you may have to do some treatments aggressively at first,
Hmm.
and then you can kind of, you know, you won't have to do it as aggressive, like once you maintain everything that you're doing.
Well, you might have to come up with a plan for me because I
Yeah,
definitely need to
absolutely.
turn back the clock a little bit because I did not take care of myself for a lot of years. I think that women feel guilty about, making themselves a priority, especially I don't know why moms always put everyone before themselves. Not that not moms don't put everybody before themselves, because I feel like women are just trained by
Mm-hmm.
society since we're young to put everyone else in front of us. Like there's always a line of people in front of us, and then we always come last. And oh, I'll get to me later. Or, oh, I'll do me later. I've really been trying to work on that through the years to not do
Mm-hmm.
that to myself, like getting my nails done or getting my hair cut. Like, how weird is that? That's I have to, like, have conversations with myself.
Self-care is so important, though. You
I
have to
know.
have it. You
I
have to
know.
channel it in and don't feel guilty about it.
Right. And that's probably why you look so
Because when you
amazing.
feel better, you perform better.
Right.
Yeah.
Which is why you look amazing and you do
Yeah.
amazing
Thank
things.
you.
So tell me, so you've got a Korean skincare line. So you do that, and then you do the makeup piece for people, and you're very busy. Like, how do you manage the schedule? Do you have like an online platform where people go on and schedule, or are you still handling it?
I still handle it myself, and I know I need to probably get more current with that, but it's a control thing that yeah, I like to control my schedule. And, but I'm available. I work 3 days a week doing facials, and then weekends I typically am out doing
Doing the
makeup
makeup.
jobs. Yeah.
And then you schedule yourself like time
Uh-huh.
off, apparently,
Then I
which is good.
schedule
Good for you.
time off. Yeah.
Well, I like that you do that because you've been doing a lot of self care over what the last, has it been 4 years or?
Almost 4
That
years.
blows my mind because it doesn't feel like 4 years to me, but I have been watching you. And I have been so proud to like watch you
Thank
just
you.
love on yourself because I think, like I said, I think it's hard to be vulnerable and share that we're choosing to love ourselves and take care of ourselves and that we
Mhm.
matter and our health matters
Right.
because we always focus on everybody else's health and everybody else's well being.
Right.
And I loved that. And you look amazing
Thank you.
and you're strong
Thank you.
because you're working out. That's my goal
Yeah.
for this year. My goal for this year is growth, grow my muscles, which is funny to say it that way, but that's my goal, grow muscles and to grow the podcast and to grow my business so that I grow my bank account so that my family can thrive. That's a good word. Do you have anything that you're focusing on this year?
Well, I am hoping to be in my first fitness competition
No
this
way.
coming October. Yes.
Oh
I
my
haven't really
gosh.
announced it to people, but that's my goal that I'm working towards right now.
That's awesome.
I've fallen in love with working out and fitness, and have a great fitness community. Have lots of friends that I've been blessed to meet throughout my fitness journey, and it's not a lot, it's a lifestyle
It
change.
is.
I had a health scare 4 years ago with
Mhm.
really high blood pressure,
Mhm.
and I had to make a change,
Yeah.
and it actually helps me with my business now because I have better stamina. I'm not as tired when
Yeah.
I'm standing doing makeup for hours sometimes during a bridal party. We don't stop until we're done. And I've noticed just from working out and lifting heavy weights regularly, I have better stamina when I'm doing my makeup gigs.
That's
And
amazing.
I'm not as tired. I'm tired physically from working out and like I'm in a build season right now
Are
where
you?
I'm building, yeah. But that's a big goal that I'm trying to do and I'm going to do it. I believe anything you set your mind to, you can
100%.
do it. I try to be positive. My husband gives me a lot of positive
Aw,
reinforcement all the time and he's so supportive and anything that you set your mind to, you can do
that's right.
if you just believe in yourself and you don't quit. So that's a big goal for
Do
me.
do you do like vision boards and things like that? Like,
I don't I write down affirmations more and I
mhm,
say certain things to myself
mhm,
and pray prior to any job that I do.
mhm.
Even walking in here this morning, I
Aw,
said a little prayer before I came in and just try to keep my mind focused to do the best that I can with whatever situation God presents me with. So,
well, I think that when you have that positive outlook and when you have that expectation that those really good things are coming, then you find them.
yeah.
Because I've really been focusing on that too, on what what do I want in my life now? What do I want to wake up one day and not have regrets
Mhm.
about, and it's really easy to get caught in the trap. Like, I want to do that. I want to be this. I'll do that tomorrow. I'll get healthier tomorrow. I'll eat better tomorrow.
Yeah.
I'll take care of my skin tomorrow.
Right.
You know what I mean? And
Sure.
it becomes a trap
Right.
that people get into and they don't deferred gratification, deferred reward, deferred
Right.
hard work. They don't, and so they're not living their best life. They're not living in the moment. And
Right.
that was one of the things, like, I know we're going to talk about all of your makeup and your, skincare, but like, really part of what was really drawing me to you too was this amazing health journey that you've been on. And I did have a guest yesterday who runs a gym, and what he said was the same thing because I was talking to him about some of my growth goals, and we were talking about fitness competitions, and I said that was always kind of like in the back of my mind because way back when, like before you met me, I was really into the weightlifting world and I
Mhm.
really loved it. It was an obsession. It's such
Yeah.
a healthy, good thing for your body. So I
Absolutely.
can kind of see like where you would be into that. He kind of discouraged me from like any kind of competition per se because he said it was really, he felt like not healthy because of the dehydration and the
Mhm.
intense things that they go through. Not that I'm trying to discourage you, but that's what he told me. It gave me some food for thought.
Mhm.
And he said to have more of fitness competition goals. Like, there's a lot of like Tough Mudders and there's, how people do these competitions that you can do that still showcase your strength and your success and your endurance and your mindset, the way that these body competitions do, but it's not so unhealthy. So he
Right.
kind of gave me some food for that. I'm going to do a little investigation in that because I love achieving things.
Mhm.
And I think that you do too, obviously, because you set a goal and you've been achieving it and you've been working like a total baddie in the
Well,
gym,
and I never realized I was gonna, like, really enjoy it. It
right?
probably took me, I'd say, a year and a half to 2 years to actually enjoy it.
Seriously? Took
Mhm.
that long and you
Yeah.
stuck with it
I
though.
stuck with
It's
it.
about that consistency.
It's my trainer too. I have a
Yeah,
really good trainer
it
that
really matters.
we're kindred spirits.
Oh,
Yeah, it's her too that
yeah.
helps me with it.
Well, how did you find her?
I found her through a skincare client
See,
actually.
that's what I'm
Yeah,
talking about.
yeah. And we just were like we're very similar people.
Oh,
Yeah.
and so she can support you in
Yeah, she's
ways that
amazing.
you're
Yeah.
used to.
Absolutely.
Oh, okay. So, all right. So I've done enough like digging into your your loves, but I think it's important to know what people love and how it's helped you, have the endurance that you need to do what you do. Let's
Mhm.
talk about what services you actually offer now in your studio, in your salon, studio, whatever you want to call it, your office,
Mm-hmm.
because I saw you were doing like a hydrofacial.
Mm-hmm.
And then tell me about some of the things that you offer real quick.
Well, I offer 60-minute facials and
Mm.
90-minute facials.
Whoa.
And in that time, you'll come, well, say you're a new client.
Okay.
You'll come in, you'll fill out a form. We'll target what you're trying to achieve.
Yeah.
Everything that I do is results driven.
Mm-hmm.
So
Speak my language.
say a lot of my clients come in with age spots, which is called
Mm-hmm.
hyperpigmentation. So if that's something that really bothers them, I typically have my clients tell me 3 things that they don't like about their skin. Because what I see may be something different than what you don't like about your skin.
Yeah, sure.
And then we'll target those 3 things. Everything's customized, which is what's separate, which is what's different from what I do and some other what other salon or competitors
Mm-hmm.
do, or people in the industry. So I customize it specifically to you for that day. So say like right now it's kind of dry and cold outside. If your skin's dry,
Mm-hmm.
I could add something to help replenish your skin.
Mm-hmm.
If you have hyperpigmentation, I would use something to brighten your skin.
Mm-hmm.
And then if you're dry again, I can replenish with my hydrofacial machine. So everything is customized. No 2 facials are the same. And that's something that I really take pride in, is really trying to fix the issue that someone may be facing when they come in, and get you on a regimen to help you achieve whatever your skincare goals are.
So what if a person doesn't really know what's causing their issues? Like, so let's say I come into you and I'm like, oh my gosh, oh, I just feel like I'm looking older than I ever did
Mm-hmm.
before. And I'm not really complaining about dry, flaky skin,
Mm-hmm.
but that doesn't mean my skin's not dry. It
Right.
doesn't mean it's not thirsty.
Right.
But it also doesn't mean that I don't need like collagen.
Mm-hmm.
Or, you know, what if I say to you, oh my God, I just really wish I could get filler,
Mm-hmm.
or all these things. Tell me what you would tell me.
Well, first I would ask you, how much are you willing to invest into it?
Mm-hmm.
Because you have to have better skincare.
Yeah.
And it has to be something you do when you're not with me. It's like a partnership.
Yeah.
I can help expedite whatever we're trying to fix for the day, but you have to do your own home care.
That's right.
And a
And
lot
that's
of
the
people
problem.
don't. A lot
No,
of people don't do
they don't.
that. Like, I'm very systematic with what I do for my skin, and I've been doing
That's
it.
why she looks amazing.
Thank you, but I've been doing it for years. Like, I
Yeah.
could be out all night, and I still come home and do like a 30-minute
Jeez
regimen
Louise.
before I go to bed. Yeah.
Hubby's like in the background, like, yeah.
He can tell you. That's true.
Well,
I do it all the time.
I wish
It
I had that
doesn't matter.
dedication.
But it's something that I take pride in, and
Yeah.
it's something that's important to me.
Well, that's why you look 20 years old.
Thank you. Yeah, I'm
I
almost
mean,
45.
I know.
Yeah.
That's why you look so freaking amazing. See, if I had done all that, I probably would look
But it's
a ton better.
It's never too late. It's never too late to
Is
start.
that real life, though? Is
With
it
what?
never too late to really
I
start
don't think
skincare?
it's never too late. Even with the fitness journey, you just have
Fitness
to get
journey, I agree. But my face, I'm like, is
No,
that real
you
life?
can improve it. Because I have clients that I haven't seen maybe 3 years in there. I've seen them for 3 years and their skin's better now
Yeah.
than it was 3 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
So
it's
what's
just
better about the skin? Is it like,
it's just healthier. There's certain ingredients and products that'll help plump your skin. Peptides are filled with protein that
right?
helps your skin. It's just like a
That's what I need is
it's
peptides.
vitamin. It's vitamin for your skin.
I need like a whole like make me 20 again kind of thing. It's like my obsession right now. I'm like, oh my God, what can I do to
It
try to
just
like put the plump back? Because I was like overweight for so many years. So I've never been historically overweight. I was always the size I am now. And then fast forward to like 2015, 16, I just started gaining like 60 pounds. And then I had 2 kids in my 40s, which
yeah.
made me even heavier, like literally 80 pounds heavier than I'd ever been in my life. So there's a lot of things that happen to a female's body when you go through all of that.
Sure.
And then when you deflate again, you feel like a deflated balloon, you know? So I feel like I just really can understand how women would want, like fillers or whatever's, but I'm more holistically minded.
Hmm.
So that's kind of why I wanted to ask you.
More of a natural approach.
Mm-hmm.
I would say just a better skincare
Mm-hmm.
regimen. Something that you could do that would help just in general is adding a vitamin C serum to your skin
I've heard that.
to help prevent further sun damage to your
Mm-hmm.
skin. When you use it with the sunscreen, it acts as like a second layer of protection
Mm.
against environmental damage. And people don't realize how important that is just day to day, like walking outside.
Mm-hmm.
There's so much pollutants that can
I
affect
know.
your skin. And a lot of people think, oh, I just need sunscreen. I just need vitamin C when I'm out in the sun. No, you need to do it every day. It's just like taking your vitamins.
But how do you keep that from clogging your pores? So my skin's pretty sensitive to like all that layering of stuff.
Hmm.
If I start slapping a bunch of crap on my skin, like, and supposedly it's good stuff, like I can't use heavy creams because then I break out. I can, and then I don't wear a lot of makeup all the time, only when I'm
Hmm.
recording, because also if I don't wash it off or whatever, I'm only prone to breakouts in those situations.
Hmm.
My skin's pretty viable in the sense that it likes to do its
Hmm.
own thing and it stays at homeostasis pretty easily,
Hmm.
with the exception of adding makeup or toxins to it from the environment, and then maybe occasionally a hormonal little thing. But like,
Hmm.
so for me, I need something that's not going to clog my skin. Like
Hmm.
sunscreen, terrible. If I use anything that's sunscreen in it, like my skin gets all clogged up.
I would try, there's so many different lines out now with different, I would probably just try to find something that's not real heavy on your skin. And there's so many options now.
Do you use lighter, or like, what is your skin like? Does it take heavier products fine, or does it need lighter products as
I
well?
need lighter products because my
Same.
skin's naturally oily.
Oh, see, I'm not oily.
But I replenish my skin at night still when I'm sleeping. Because you don't want to be counterproductive and keep using anti-oil stuff. Or
Yeah.
if your skin's drier, you wouldn't want to use so much hydration stuff because then it might dry your skin out more.
If you use more hydration stuff, it would
It
dry your.
could possibly,
Oh my
yeah,
God.
yeah.
Okay.
So like I kind of mix it up to find, and it's really trial and error.
Mm-hmm.
One good thing that I do, I always sample out products when
Mm-hmm.
people come to me
Mm-hmm.
because my products come from Seoul, Korea,
Mm-hmm.
and it takes a long time to get them
For
sometimes.
sure. Oh my God, how's
So
that going to be with a new tariff thing?
I'm not for sure. I haven't, knock on wood, but I haven't had any issues yet.
Oh my God, I hope that
Um,
doesn't create issues for us.
Yeah, I think we'll be okay. I'm hoping because my distributor's pretty good, so I'm hoping everything will be okay.
Yeah.
But you just have to try stuff out, and there's
Mm-hmm.
so many different things you can use. And then I would recommend some type of enzyme to exfoliate
Oh
maybe
yeah, I
once a
like that.
week to help deep decongest your skin
Mm-hmm.
so you could clean your skin out more where you wouldn't have any type of congestion that could cause like some type of breakout
Hmm.
on your face.
So let me tell you two things that I have been historically sort of obsessed with, but I haven't done regularly because money. I am obsessed with microcurrent. I do like microdermabrasion as
Hmm.
well, but the
Hmm.
whole sandy thing gets a little much for me. I feel like I'm inhaling sand, even though I'm probably
Hmm.
not. It just kind of feels that way to me. I'm a little neurotic, but I like love those two types of treatments that I used to
Hmm.
get. I used to go to this like more hippy dippy salon that was expensive, I feel like, for what they were using.
Okay.
But I love microcurrent and nobody does it. It is so instantly visible, like
Hmm.
when your muscles have been stimulated
Yeah.
and they're like working to like how different you look. Why
Hmm.
is no one using microcurrent
I
anymore?
use it
Do
in my
you?
facials. I do, yeah.
I need to come see you
I
because
just
I'm
think a
obsessed with
lot of
it.
people, I don't know
They're
if
like, oh,
it's,
there's better things out now. I'm like, bullshit. Microcurrent is
yeah,
amazing.
it's really good.
I love it.
And you can even get something like if you use it at home, it's better if you, it's just like working out, training those muscles.
But
But
I
it
need
is,
something to use at
yeah,
home.
and it is something visible you can see very,
Yes.
very quickly. But it that is something I incorporate in my
You
facials.
do? Well, I'm coming for that
Yeah.
because I can't find anybody in the Tri-State who does it anymore.
Yeah, I have a little device
I
I
love the
use.
gloves. They used to do this gloves. They'd spritz
Mhm.
my face and then like massage my face. And sometimes I would be like, I feel like I'm getting electrocuted because you put so high. I'm like,
Right.
dude, my brain's in there. Be careful. You know what I mean? But they would just massage my face like up like this. And I was just like, I would leave and I would feel like I was like 20 years old.
Mhm.
So that's definitely on my plan. So put that in your back pocket because that's what I want when it comes to you.
Okay.
But I
Sounds
definitely
good.
need to come up with that. So you do microcurrent, you do hydrofacials,
Mhm.
you do skincare.
Dermaplaning's one of my
I see that.
everyone loves that. It's where I take a surgical blade and I lightly go over. It's a physical exfoliation
Mm-hmm.
form or treatment that
Mm-hmm.
removes the vellus hair, which is like peach fuzz on your
Mm-hmm.
face, and it allows products to penetrate deeper into your skin, but it gives you an overall glow, makes your skin immediately feel real soft and supple,
Oh,
and
yeah.
the hair doesn't grow back thicker. A lot of people think
That's what I'm going to
that.
ask you next question because everybody thinks that.
Everyone thinks that. It does not. It's just like
Well,
shaving
but I mean,
your
why wouldn't we think that though? If
Yeah.
you think about men, they shave their faces
Yeah.
and then it comes back, it's all thick and coarse and they're growing a big ass beard.
No, it doesn't grow
Why is that? Why does it not grow back that way?
I don't know why it doesn't grow, but it's
So do you
just
not feel stubbly when it comes back?
no. It's just like how it is on your face prior to coming in.
Because I did it like right here, and sometimes I
If
feel
you
like
have
it.
it done properly, yes.
There she goes.
Yeah.
If you have it done properly.
Yeah. And
That's the ticker.
I've seen some people that have had it done and have like track marks on their face from I don't know what type of blade they're
Holy
using. Yeah.
smokes.
So if you do that, please have a professional that's been trained, certified, that knows what they're doing to have that done because you can hurt yourself.
Yeah, no kidding.
Yeah.
What do you think about microneedling?
I like
Do you?
microneedling too. Now that is something that you have to have a medical director. That's
Sure.
something I personally can't do.
Mm-hmm.
I did used to do it when I worked for plastic surgeons,
Mm-hmm.
but it's something that really helps stimulate collagen. I actually did it to myself the other day. I
Yeah,
can do it
because
to
you
myself.
can. You
I
can do it
can
to yourself. Yeah.
alone, but
I wish I was an esthetician so I could do all these things to myself because I would buy a
yeah.
microcurrent machine. I would sit here on microcurrent my face like 3 times a week. And then I would microneedle my face.
Yeah, and I mean, it's all different treatments you can do to help,
How long will it take me? I'm going to go to school.
build
Just kidding.
build
I totally screwed
collagen and
you.
it help you look younger,
Right.
I'm always doing something to my skin and
I
just
love that. I'm so jealous.
playing around. Keenan sometimes is a guinea pig, but he's really cool with
Being a guinea pig.
oh yeah.
So tell me about your
Helping out.
amazing white teeth. What do you use on your teeth? They're so white. There's no way that's like, they're amazing.
Well, they're first of all, I have a great dentist
Yeah.
that just redid my teeth.
I
So
was like, your teeth are friggin' amazing. I'm
thank
like,
you. And
oh.
it's just it's using a darker lipstick that
Yeah.
makes it look
I love you so much.
makes it look a
I've been
little
looking for like a
brighter.
good tooth whitener because like my teeth are just not, and it's not because I don't know what it is. I think toothbrushes or toothpaste are like the whitening toothpaste are like a total crock. I don't think they're real life. I'm being serious. So we've talked about that. What do you think about those little like supposed derma thingies that people get at the store that you can do now because it's
I
become so
think
popular?
I think they're okay, but it's not the
It's not the same. I agree.
It's like
You feel stubbly a little
Yeah.
after, I feel like, because I've used them.
it doesn't get as close to the skin your skin's like butter after you have a dermaplane with a surgical blade. It's no comparison. But I mean, if you have to use something, it'll work.
Right, in the pinch.
Yeah.
I give it to my kid who's 13 and needs like to get the little peach fuzz off his
Mhm.
lips, and I don't want him shaving just yet. It's perfect for that. Or if I want to
Mhm.
get something off the neck
Yeah.
for him and I don't want to use a razor blade on his neck, that's what I use those
Yeah, I
for.
keep them in my makeup kit because
Mhm.
you never know.
In a
Someone
pinch.
might have like a little hair on their neck or something.
Yes.
And I try to be very mindful of that with people in weddings and like if your grandma has something on her neck, I'm like, she's gonna be photographed. I gotta get that off. So
Excuse me while I hack this away.
yeah.
No,
Yeah.
just kidding.
But I take care of that, I mean, sometimes you can't see them, on your skin, and they're okay. They're good for like in a pinch, or if you're having
In a
pictures
pinch, for
taken.
sure.
But if you want a really good dermaplane, have it professionally done.
So,
It'll change your world.
so what's your opinion on serums for like your eyelashes and stuff?
I think they're great.
Are they? Do you have
Yeah,
a recommendation for
well,
people?
actually, I had a client the other day that said she put castor oil on her lashes
Holy
and they were
smokes.
growing. Yeah.
Really?
Now, I've never tried that, but I was
I'm not
asking her, I was like,
surprised.
your eyelashes are so long. She was like, castor oil, it works. So that might be
Note this self. Gonna write this
yeah,
down.
that might
Castor
be,
oil. Because I've been wanting to get one for my eyelashes because that's one thing I've noticed, especially if I wear mascara.
mm-hmm,
Now, especially you wash yours off diligently, but for people, if you don't wash them off, that's what like causes them to be more brittle.
mm-hmm,
And so then they break off, so then they're not as long. And
right.
people don't realize that. That's why another good reason to. But I was just kind of curious if you knew of any for like eyelashes or like what you felt about people who get like eyelash extensions or
I love eyelash
do you?
extensions, but they're so time
They are
consuming to
so time
have it. And
consuming.
then I personally, I'm neurotic about cleaning my face. I feel like you can't really wash your face properly
Yes, I feel the
when
same
you
way.
have them on.
Hmm.
So that's why
You don't do them.
I don't do them. Now, sometimes I'll put them on if I'm going somewhere. Like, say I'm going out of town for a weekend and I don't want to deal with it.
Is that like eyelash? Is that
I'll get
false eyelashes or is that
I'll get
extensions?
clusters on, which they last about a week
Oh,
and then they
really?
come off. I've had the eyelash extensions, but they're so time consuming.
I've had it done before.
It's hard enough for me to get my nails done on a regular schedule. So
Hmm.
I don't get the eyelash extensions. And I did notice irritation with my eye, but I have kind of sensitive eyes
Hmm.
too. So it just wasn't something that I loved, but they're beautiful on.
I know. I
Yeah,
heard they
they're
can be damaging though to like your baby lashes too.
well,
So,
and I did have issues with my real lashes kind of shedding
hmm.
when I had the eyelash extensions on. Not knocking anyone that does that. It's just a personal thing that they don't work for me. And from where I'm a makeup artist, I know how to put on artificial eyelashes and can just put a strip on and take them off if I have to. But I like the clusters that last about a week or so if you put
And do
them
you
on.
and you put them on yourself?
No, I'll go have them done somewhere.
So you have someone put them on you,
Yeah.
knowing that they're going to last like a week. That would be something I would consider doing.
Yeah, they're pretty cool.
I've never heard of that
Yeah, they're cool.
because
They last about a week or so,
I don't,
depending on how much you wash your face and how much you finagle with your eyelashes.
so getting back to makeup, because I have a tendency to do this. Um, if I come to you, like right now, I'm telling you, and I'm telling you what I love, what I love for my face, what I'm looking for, what would you tell me that we could do
For
or
your
that you would want
makeup?
to do for me? No, not
What?
for makeup, for of treatment.
For makeup?
No, for skincare.
Oh, for
Yeah, so
skincare.
like if I come into you and I'm like, look, I freaking love microcurrent. Like
Mm-hmm.
I'm obsessed.
Mm-hmm.
And I really do like the idea of Korean skincare and the hydration. And I really want peptides and I want plumping and I want to feel like I have collagen in my face again. Tell me
Mm-hmm.
what you would recommend for me. Like what would you recommend me do with you? Like what kind of protocol would you put me on with you?
Well, if you came in for a facial, I would always start out double cleanse is big with K Beauty.
Hmm.
It's 2 cleansing
Hmm.
and then dermaplane.
Hmm.
Then I would probably do a hydrofacial on you.
Hmm.
Then I would use one of my masks on
Hmm.
you to help plump your skin.
Hmm.
And then I have a device called the Leaf
Hmm.
that is a microcurrent device that I could customize onto your skin.
Hmm.
And then I'd finish you off with some type of serum with a peptide in it to help plump and just build your skin. And
And how often would you recommend that I come in and get that
I
done?
would recommend probably every 4 to 6 weeks,
Hmm.
depending on your schedule,
Hmm.
until you see better results. And then I would put you on probably an anti-aging
Yeah.
regimen
Hmm.
for home care.
Hmm.
And then once you start to see a difference in your skin should it'll feel better. It'll have more of a healthier glow to it.
Hmm.
I probably wouldn't have to see you as often after
Hmm.
that. But people at first I want to treat you a little bit more aggressively
Hmm.
and then get you on just a better regimen in
Yeah.
general. And then I may not have to see you
It's more maintenance at that point. Yeah.
yes, absolutely.
So if I were to, let's say I sign up for that. I mean, is there a recommendation, like once I start seeing you, that you can make for me that I could do supplemental, like microcurrent at home? Like, do you have recommendations that you can make for a device I can use at home in
Well,
addition to you?
the device I use is for professional use
Right, I
only, but
know.
I'm sure
That's
there's
the problem I
something,
run into.
yeah, I'm sure there's something we could find
Yeah.
online together
I would
that I
want
could
like my
recommend for
skincare
you.
professional, aka you, to tell me what device you think would be better because you have exposure to all that. I don't. Like I'm
Hmm.
completely ignorant. Like I think that you could create like a concierge type situation, like where people come to you for the big stuff and they come to you to get these treatments. But then you could create like a custom concierge type service where you help us find things that we can do at home, you know what I mean, to use
Hmm.
at home, like a device like that. Because I would be a person, like I bought one through uh I bought like a microcurrent through New Skin and it's
Hmm.
trash. Like I can't feel anything. I think it's a
Hmm.
total hoax. I think it's bullshit. And they're
Hmm.
like, oh, and then now they have one for the body. I'm like, okay, I'm calling bullshit on that one too, but
Hmm.
I want to use that one on my face maybe. You
Hmm.
know what I mean?
Right.
But I feel like you could help me vet or anybody who comes to see you who sees the benefits and is going to come see you on the monthly or every 6 weeks, something that I can do at home in the interim.
Right.
You know, like what about the gua sha? Like, what's that
Yeah.
called? The gua sha? Do you believe in that? Tell me about that.
I mean, it's something that you have to regularly use,
Hmm.
but I have seen, I personally don't use it on myself
You probably
because
don't need to.
I'm doing other
Because she's like
things.
magic. She's like
No,
magic that
no,
doesn't
no, no.
age.
But
She has the secret to the fountain of youth and she doesn't tell us.
yes, I do. I tell everybody.
I'm
You
teasing.
just have to come and see me, and I'll give you the fountain of youth.
Sure, I'll
That's
give
what
it
it
to you.
is. But Gush, it's very popular, but you have to do it regularly, and it's the consistency. A lot of people aren't consistent with their protocols and regimens.
No, they're not.
Yeah, and it's just training. Like you take like a little, it's
I
like
know.
a
I've used
flat
one.
stone, and you
Feels
just,
good.
yeah, it feels good, and you just move it on the skin around the muscle area. But you have to do it regularly. It's people getting into, doing things religiously with their skin.
'Cause- Hmm. Is there a way to build up collagen again in your face? Like as you age?
Hyaluronic acid
Hmm.
helps build collagen. You can take like liquid collagen and
Hmm.
put it in a shake, and
Do you think liquid's better?
I think it's
I
better.
do too.
Yeah,
I
because
see a lot of powder
you
collagen.
take it internally. Yeah.
Hmm. Well, I'm definitely going to schedule and then maybe we'll do a follow up. So, like, I'll come see you.
Okay.
So, and if you want, you can record it.
Okay.
I'm okay with being recorded for um, guinea pig purposes.
Okay.
But like,
Cool.
I'm super obsessed with microcurrent, like, obsessed. Like, I think it is amazing.
And it works for you.
I know it works for me, but I
Mm-hmm.
would love to see you do a treatment on me and then see if you can see a difference. Maybe a side by I hate fucking side. Oh, excuse me. I hate side by sides on myself, but like for real, whatever. For purposes of proof for
Mm-hmm.
from a girl here. You can
Sure.
show side by side before and after.
Yeah.
And I haven't had that dermaplaning done before.
Yeah, you'd love it.
I know. Well,
Everyone loves that. Most people come back just because they're like, get the hair off my face.
well, yeah, because you kind of get addicted to like having
Mm-hmm.
smooth skin. And
Yeah.
I don't even know how to like honestly put makeup on appropriately, to be quite frank. I really don't know. Like I put foundation on and I just feel like I don't really know how to do it. It's just not a thing that I've ever known. I never was a makeup girl, but like I do love to accentuate my eyes because I have
Well,
really big eyes.
and that's something I do too is makeup lessons
Ooh,
where we'll take a daytime look and transform it into something more dramatic. I have
okay.
everyone bring their cosmetic bag with them.
So they have their own stuff.
Well, and I look through it because everyone has an eyeshadow palette that they bought that they never use. And I'm like, okay, we're going to go in here and dig in here and see what we can do with this. And then I do product recommendations also. And I'll tell you, proper brush usage, how to apply things, how to not waste product. Because a
Mm-hmm.
lot of people buy, especially foundations are expensive.
I know.
And I'll show you how to properly use it to maximize like your spending where you're not wasting products and you're not just having too much product all over your face. So it's very interactive. Sometimes I'll do one side, have you do one side. Some people just want me to do it. They'll take notes and record what I'm saying. So
Oh my God,
it's
this
really
sounds
cool.
so fun.
Yeah, and
My brain is going like a million miles a minute
it
because,
takes about 90 minutes to 2 hours because I don't
oh
like to
yeah.
rush. Yeah.
So I run like a private kind of like ladies' night out kind of thing. And so we all kind of like get together and vote like what we want to do. So like we'll throw in. And so we did like a sip and paint
Cool.
once, but this would be kind of amazing to do this with you. Would you be okay if I add you to the group and then like give me pricing for,
Depending on how many people, just because I wouldn't be
well,
able
it
to
would be
be.
like fill only. So like you would say, I can only do this many and then first come, first serve.
Okay.
And then how would we secure those? Like, do you have the ladies like Venmo you or something for, because like whoever comes in for the group sesh, like we're like, okay, 6 of us are like, okay, cool. And you're like, I can do up to 6. I don't even know how many you can do. Do
Mm-hmm.
you do 4? I don't even know. But like, then we could book it with you like a date. So that would
Yeah, I
be
would just
amazing.
take a small deposit
All
and
right.
then just see availability and see what we can do. It'd be fun.
Yes, this is so amazing. This is so great. Okay, so as far as that goes, can we do that anywhere? Like in terms of like a house, it doesn't have to be at your place or does it have to be at your place?
I could do it anywhere. If
Okay.
it's more people, I'd probably have to do it somewhere
Yeah,
else.
I know my house is a little tight too, but like I still think.
Because my studio, I prefer with makeup lessons, I I prefer it one on one, just
Hmm.
so you get more out of it.
Hmm.
If
So
it's
what
a
would we do for
big
like a small group? Like let's say we had 6 girls. Like what could we do that you would feel comfortable with?
if we had like 6 girls, I would have to pick one person and do the demo on one. I couldn't do
Mm,
it on six because we'd be there until the next day.
the next day. It's really
Mhm.
that labor intensive.
Mhm.
Mm.
Yeah, with one on one, I could help. Say someone had an issue with applying liner, I could like you could have like a point of reference. Like I could help someone with like eyeliner application or how to do like a fuller lip application, but I wouldn't be able to do 6 full makeup
No, for
lessons for
sure.
one. I'd have to have like a model and do a demo with
So
proper
the problem with people in general is we're all so different. So when you
mhm
do what you do, I cannot imagine doing makeup on someone with hooded eyes. I've tried, I've had friends who have the hooded eyes, you know what I'm talking about?
mhm
Like where their eyelid disappears, like when they
mhm
open their eyes.
mhm
Um, like eyeliner is excruciatingly challenging. I feel like
mhm
with people with hooded eyes, like how do you handle that when you do makeup for like weddings and stuff? Like, because people who have hooded eyes, they want to do what I do with
mhm
my eyes. You
Well, and
can't
it's
necessarily.
a different application for the
Right.
shadow,
Mm-hmm.
but for eyeliner, something I always recommend is getting a waterproof liner
Mm-hmm.
so it doesn't smudge.
Right.
Yeah.
Can people, I've noticed like people doing like under the eye and then winging out now instead of doing on top of the eye. Have you seen that?
hmm
What do you think about that?
I mean, it's trends. Trends come in and out.
Have you seen the one where like people want to make themselves look older and have bags under their eyes?
No,
Have
I
you
have.
seen that?
I've
That's
not seen
horrific.
that.
Why? Have you seen it? He's seen it.
I
What
haven't.
is up with that?
I haven't
I
seen
saw it.
that.
They're like, oh, bags under the eyes are trending. I'm like, hell no, they're not trending. Not in my universe. These young kids have nothing better to do with their life than to do weirdo shit. Let's make our hair gray and let's do bags under the eyes. You got
Yeah.
serious life problems.
No,
Like, if that is your goal. Let me see if I have any rapid fire questions that I didn't ask you.
you're cool.
What is your favorite? No, wait a minute. No, I already did that one. What's the biggest beauty myth you wish would disappear?
Probably social media.
What are you talking about? That's not a beauty myth.
But a lot of people see stuff on
What's a
social
beauty
media
myth on social media you wish would disappear?
right now. Let's see here.
The bags under the eyes. Just kidding.
Probably the contouring.
Oh
That's ne-
God.
that's
Yes.
never
It's
gone
so,
it's never gone away.
girl.
And people see that on social media and it looks terrible.
I agree.
Where they
Or they got like the Rudolph nose that's like
yeah,
silver, and you're like, what is wrong with you?
yeah, boyfriend blushes right now. It's
What is boyfriend blush?
where it looks like it makes you look like a geisha. Where they
Yeah,
say
like where it's like right
it's
here.
right here, and some bring it up here.
Do I do it? Oh no.
No,
Are you
it's not.
sure?
No, like some people do it,
Because I
like,
do like this.
but it's like super red, like you're blushing because you have a boyfriend.
Ew, no.
Yeah,
No.
yeah, but that's popular right now. Boyfriend blush. Pay attention if you see
Ew.
people, younger people doing it.
No, I can't. I feel like that's like 80s gone wrong. So, who would be a dream celebrity client for you?
Oh God, I don't know.
Really? I've never ever thought like, oh my God, I wish I could do their makeup, or I wish that whatever. No?
No, I don't really have anyone.
Well, I'm the same way. I'm like, if it's
I've,
there, it's there.
yeah, everyone's. I don't know.
So, how do you stay ahead in such a competitive industry?
Always learn. I
Yeah.
try to take a class every year
Yeah.
and go somewhere and see what's new in the
Mhm.
industry. That's one of the biggest business. You had a question, best business advice.
Mhm.
You always have to learn. You always have to grow, continue to see what's new. It's always evolving. The beauty industry changes a lot.
Mhm.
So I'll go somewhere. The past 4 years, I've been going somewhere at the end of the year and taking a class. Last year, I went to Michigan for 2 days and had
Nice.
one-on-one training. And when I came home, I was so excited. And I was like, I can't wait to try these new things that I learned. And
Mhm.
you just have to stay on top of stuff. Don't think you know everything because you don't.
That's
You
right.
know, you have to grow.
You only
And
know what you know until you know more.
absolutely, yep.
So, do you have other like friends or peers that you collab with, like, or that you like, other esthetician friends, or are you like
I have
solo cat?
I have a couple esthetician friends I'm real cool with that we
Mhm.
talk business stuff. We complain a lot to each other how
Right.
how things are, but
Yeah.
um, with my Korean stuff, I've been very fortunate to meet amazing estheticians all over the United States that I keep in contact with. I have friends in Michigan and Texas and Florida.
I
I
love
talk
that.
to someone in Riverside, California weekly about
Nice.
stuff.
So you're always learning,
I'm
especially from your
always
peers, your friends
learning.
that you
And
make.
then, I may see something that someone in the industry's doing, and I'll reach out and, hey, what is that? What device is that? And that's how you learn and grow. I'm never afraid to ask someone. Some people might help you, some people may not. But, you have to always see what's working for other people and maybe incorporate that into your business and
Mhm.
try new things. And, don't be afraid to ask questions and see what's working for other people and maybe, implement it into your business.
Mhm.
And that's one thing that's always helped me. I've always been intrigued by this industry since I was
Mhm.
a young girl. I fell in
Mhm.
love with it at
Aw.
13. And, I'm not from Cincinnati. I moved up here from a small Appalachian town close to West Virginia in Ohio. And
That's why you have that little twang that
little
I love.
twang, yeah. And
I
I
freaking love it.
I moved up here and I did it,
Yeah, you did.
You just have to keep pushing and don't quit and believe in yourself. And when things get rocky, don't freak out, Have someone, because it's hard, entrepreneurism, it's
It
not
is. It's
easy.
not easy.
It's a grind. You have to keep at it. And I never quit. And I've always, tried and believed in myself and tried to keep positive people around me and
Mhm.
grow.
Did your mama raise you that way?
Yeah, she
Yeah.
did. My mom did. My mom's a very resilient woman.
I saw you do little video of your mom, I was losing it. She was so cute. I was like, oh my God, she sounds, I was like, Summer sounds just like her mom a little bit. Like when she started talking, when she was like, you go, Mom, how you doing? She's like, I'm good. I
Yeah.
like my new house or whatever. And you're like, Mom, you don't need to tell everybody
Yeah.
that. I was losing
Yeah.
it. It was so special. That was like,
Yeah.
I was so glad you shared that moment of your life with us
Yeah.
because I just thought it was really sweet.
Yeah, my mom's always been one of my biggest supporters. I'm thankful for that. She was one that actually got me into makeup.
Really?
She took me when when I turned 13, I wanted to get a skincare and makeup line. She took me
Oh,
and got me a whole bunch of stuff from Clinique, and some lady showed me how to use it, but I never at that time thought I would have a business, and
yeah.
I just always loved, it empowers you, it makes you feel better, and, I never would have thought being 13 I'd have a business that's thriving in Cincinnati in a city,
Yeah.
and moving up here. And I was fortunate my father was able to send me to some of the best schools for the best education.
Aw.
And I'm very grateful for that he supported me also and helped me fulfill a dream of mine,
Mhm.
because I was here, went to California, came back, went to
You
makeup school
did?
in
You went to
California.
California? Where at?
Yeah, in Burbank,
I
California.
lived in California for a while too.
It wasn't for me, and I came back,
Yeah.
and I had a lot of friends here from school that I met, and
Mhm.
it's not too far from Ironton, so if I have to go home, I can go home and come back here,
How long
but
of a drive is that?
about 3
3
hours from
hours?
Cincinnati.
How'd you
Two.
meet Keenan?
Met Keenan from a cousin.
You did?
Yeah, he's best friends with.
Up here? Like in
hmm
Cincy?
Yeah, he's best friends with my cousin's husband.
Aw.
Yeah,
And you guys have been together for how long? Like together?
17 years this
Oh
year.
my Lord.
Something like I don't
He says I
remember.
just say 20.
Married 11 this year.
That's right. What year? You got in 14 or 15?
2014.
Yep.
I think we've been together 17 years.
Did you get married in Jamaica?
Yeah.
Can you believe I remember that stuff?
Yeah.
I did not look that up. That's just in my brain. That's just what I remember
That's
about
my
you.
place, my happy place.
You guys go there for vacation too, don't
Yeah,
you?
we
Did you love it?
we went last year
You
for
did.
10-year. Yeah, it was great.
Oh, for a 10-year. It's our 10-year next year.
Yay.
So I don't know what we're gonna do.
Yeah.
I love it. Oh,
The key to a successful business is a great partner too.
It really is. I
Yeah.
mean, Tim is such a support to me. I mean, he does all of my editing. He
Mhm.
helps me immensely, and it is really, really true.
It's
Having that
very important.
partner that's your biggest cheerleader,
Yeah.
really.
Yeah, he's got my back. I drive him nuts sometimes, but he's got my
Hey,
back.
I'm sure he drives you nuts sometimes too.
A little bit. A little bit.
That would not be real life
It's
if you
more
did not
me,
say yes.
though.
It's
It's more
more you.
me. Yeah, it's more me.
Well, I mean,
He's my calm.
he's your calm.
Yeah.
What personality type do you think you are?
Uh,
Do you know anything about personality
not
types?
really. I
Are
think
you probably a driver? Are you like entrepreneur, like do? Things have to be done this way, like particular or no?
yeah,
Or are
I'm
you
very
like
particular. Would you say I'm driver? Yeah.
a little bit?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's usually how it is. And then,
I'm kind of scatterbrained though.
yeah.
Really
Have you
bad.
always been that way? Or did
Uh-huh.
it come on like with,
I've
yeah.
always been that
I think
way.
that you have to be to be an entrepreneur. I don't know
hmm
what it is. We all have like that little bit of a scatterbrain in
Yeah.
us, but that's what keeps our drive and our motivation and
hmm
our determination and just that grit
hmm
that you have to be a business owner. Like you have to
Yeah.
have grit
Yeah, you really do.
because if you can't make it through those hard times, you're never going to make it.
Right.
And you have to fail to succeed. People think that people just succeed. No, you don't.
No, you
You have to
don't.
fail to succeed too.
Yeah.
You have to learn.
And some things might work for you, and then some
They
things
stop.
may not, and
Mhm.
it's okay.
Yeah,
And you have to learn to pivot.
that's right. Pivot, girl. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, you have
Learning
to learn
how
to
to pivot.
pivot. And surround yourself with other entrepreneurs doing the same thing. My Cincinnati best friend is a hairstylist
Yeah.
in Cincinnati. She's been doing this longer than me.
Yeah.
So if I'm having a bad week, I call. She's like, "It's okay. Rest, relax. You're good. It's going to be all right." Because I mean, just with like COVID, with the
That had to be the
flu.
hardest thing for you.
Yeah, it was very difficult. But,
And I know you were trying to keep your house like super clean and pure,
yeah.
for autoimmune family members and things like
Yeah.
that. I remember that.
Yeah.
What was I going to ask you? I had a question I was literally going to ask you. Oh, I'm like a referral queen, right? So like I
Mhm.
refer everybody. Like when I find my nail girl, I tell everybody I'm a nail girl. I tell everybody about your skincare, like whatever. Whether it turns into something or not, like that's just who I am organically. Like
Mhm.
I'm a referral queen. Do you feel, and I'm an entrepreneur obviously as well. Do you find that you're a referral queen too? Like
Oh,
do you
that's
refer a lot?
most of my business now is all word of mouth referral,
Uh-huh.
and then I refer people all the
That's
time.
what I
Yeah,
mean.
you have like your little network of people. And
Yeah.
from where I'm in the bridal industry, and I've worked with so many really talented professionals
Mm-hmm.
and different artists in the industry, like I know who to use that's going to show up, be on time, do a
Mm-hmm.
great job,
Mm-hmm.
and I, from higher end to people just starting, I know like so many different people with different um areas where they work in different, like in the wedding industry.
Yeah. So is that most of your referral network is in that? Like what if I'm seeing you regularly for my skincare and I'm like, Summer, I'd really like to go get like a little filler in my lips because
Yeah,
I
I
have
can
really
send
small
you
lips
someone.
and you could tell me where to go that I would feel like
Mm-hmm.
safe and I would know that it's hygienic and I know that
Mm-hmm.
they know what they're talking about. They're not going to like mess me up and because I'm very, very particular,
Mm-hmm.
neurotic, like protective. Like I don't do a lot of things that are not holistic. Like even
Mm-hmm.
in skincare, I don't want a bunch of parabens. I don't want a bunch
Sure.
of things that are going to contribute to like breast cancer or endocrine disruptions. These are things that are in my mind. And I feel like that you're aware of those things too, like that you're
Mm-hmm.
more of a holistic practitioner of,
Mm-hmm.
of esthetician. But I mean, I know like a lot of our female products are literally laden
Mm-hmm.
with toxic ingredients.
Mm-hmm.
So I would like feel like I would trust you more.
Yeah, and just from where I've been fortunate to work in the industry for over 20 years with knowing the doctors in
Mm-hmm.
Cincinnati and
Mm-hmm.
who's doing this and who's doing that. And I try to stay up on that.
Mm-hmm.
Also, just myself looking at different people. I have people I refer out.
Okay.
If there's something I can't do, I can refer you to
To
someone
do
that
that.
you can trust. Yeah,
Oh,
for
good.
sure.
Well, I'm super excited. Well, I think I've asked you all of my rapid fire questions, and I think we covered everything. Is there anything that you want to leave our listeners with? And I'm going to put all of your contact
Okay,
information in
great.
the description section of our video. But is there anything that you want to say at the end here? And then is there anything that, like any specials that are coming up or any promos or anything like that that you want to let us know, like you're doing an event or anything like that? This is like your last info dump
Mm,
for.
Well, in closing, I would like to thank you for having
Oh,
me here. It was so nice meeting you many years ago. And it's crazy we're doing this now.
I know.
But just believe in yourself. The world's hard out here. Like,
No.
there's so much going on. But if you have a calling in your life, which I believe this is bigger than me,
Mm-hmm.
it's more of a ministry. And
Mm-hmm.
it's something that I believe I got a gift from above.
Mm-hmm.
Just don't quit. It'll work out for you. And surround yourself with positive people. That's my main focus for 2025
Mm-hmm.
is being around positive people. Eliminate negativity from your life. Believe in yourself. If you
Yeah,
don't believe in yourself, no one else will believe in you.
it's true.
And just keep pushing forward.
Mhm.
Um we're working on a skincare line, makeup line. Don't know when it's coming, but we're in the process of that.
That's amazing.
And I'm here to help you in any way, if it's just making you feel better, if it's just shining a light in your day, if I have to pray for you, I'm here for that.
Oh,
God blessed me many years ago, moving up here from a small town. I didn't know anyone, and now I have a business that I'm very proud of, and I'm thankful for my parents supporting me and seeing my vision, and I'm thankful to my devoted husband
yeah.
and my wonderful family, and
Oh,
just, stay blessed and just keep going.
That's right. Keep going.
That's
And I
right.
do like that piece of advice. That is part of my grow focus, is growing relationships that are reciprocal.
Mm-hmm.
So understanding that you can have lots of acquaintances and you can have lots of like really fun people in your life, or you can have lots of different kinds of like friend acquaintances, but then like in your inner circle, really focusing on growing those meaningful
Yeah,
relationships that are reciprocal,
sure.
because not everyone's going to have that connection or that, you know, desire to have, those closer relationships, but that doesn't mean that like they're not a friend or whatever, or they're acquaintance. And I've learned to like maybe realize that for my own life.
Yeah,
And it sounds like you have a very nice inner circle of
yeah.
support in your
It's
life.
very important the older you get too.
Yeah.
Yeah, you just you really value who you share your time with.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
it feels like as we get older, time goes so much faster. And then like
Mm-hmm.
with social media, just robbing everybody of their focus. I
Yeah,
mean, spending hours really consuming, that's another passion of like doing this, is like bringing meaningful content to people's lives. They're going to
sure.
consume the content
Mm-hmm.
whether or not you're there, but like bringing something that's more meaningful and valuable to help people want to live better lives.
Mm-hmm.
That is really just like a passion of doing this, is just bringing people's success stories and putting it into the universe so that people can grab it and make it part of their story. Like, I saw this one podcast of this person who achieved this. That means I can do it. Even
Mm-hmm.
for young people who really feel like they can't reach those things right now, or everything feels so unattainable, or they're watching all of these fictitious, what I call fictitious stories, of people's lives, creating these narrations and curated stories that are
Mm-hmm.
not real,
Right.
that they're holding themselves up to. And this is meant to be a more real, raw, exposure of the human experience,
Mm-hmm.
of what we go through. It's not
Mm-hmm.
always easy.
No.
You do have to push through. There's
Right.
some days where you just want to give up and you want to lay in a puddle in your
Mm-hmm.
bed, but we don't. We have that moment, we rest, we acknowledge, we honor those feelings, and then we pick ourselves back up and we forge, forward. And you have to just really pick yourself up. And then I think having that support friendship, like you're saying, that support group, having a devoted spouse. Some people don't have spouses, so they really need their
Yeah.
village of people. I know a lot of single women out there and single guys. I think it's important to focus on who we spend our time with,
Absolutely.
because it really
Yeah.
does make a difference. And I always keep the good ones for sure, whether they want me or not. I'm like, Summer, guess what? It's been 12 years. Time to get together. No, I'm just
Right.
kidding. I've seen you in between. I've totally gone to her for skincare, but I'm just teasing. Like, not getting rid of me that fast.
Nope.
And now I'm
Never.
going to come in and make you give me another skincare regimen that I'll actually do. They'll be able to tell because they'll be able to see my face.
Yeah,
If
I'll
my face
help
doesn't
you.
get better, then they'll be like, Tiffany's not doing her skincare. All right. Well, thanks for coming,
Thank you
love.
so much.